I told you long ago, on the road, I got what they're waiting for. Greetings, Pisces, all placements. Lots of stories here, mostly business and love. Okay, so we're gonna start with business first. Pisces, there's something you're doing. People did not believe you. People didn't believe you. People are like, have you guys heard Pisces? Oh my gosh, they have the whatever idea. This is so crazy. Da da da. Sure, Pisces. And then they would just, gossip about what you said. You could have been kind of like timid. You could have been, oh my gosh, what is it? Just like the ugly duckling, some of my Pisces, you were like slow to mature. You could have been a little naive or sheltered, or you just could have been like, you can be like a very pure heart. People could have known you as just like a very pure, like very gullible or naive, or just like you're a forever child. You can be in your mid-30s and people still little girl ya, little boy ya. People still, check your ID, which I mean, I'm always flattered by. So, it's one of those things like I'm 34 and that happens to me still. So there's something here, Pisces, where people just didn't really believe you. Like you were the one that you were like, Scar playing with like Zazu. Okay. There's something here where, the hyenas like to play with you. And I guess also Simba, but you are reclaiming something. And it's funny because Pisces, whatever you said long ago, you're doing it. And the people who didn't believe you, who talked about you, can't believe that you're actually doing it. And it's funny because now you're ruling the roost, is what I was hearing. Now, rooster, someone here could have been screaming loudly like a rooster. That was coming through in Scorpio's reading, so you can be dealing with a Scorpio or also have Scorpio in your chart. I told you guys long ago, I got what they're waiting for. So this also can be an industry, Pisces, that could have shut you out, and you can wonder why you don't have a job, why you can't get a job in that industry, and it's because you're meant to be your own boss. So this can be like, say like a tech firm or something. It's like no one's hiring you as that. And then you get a Nobel Prize or whatever, and you patent something, and now you have like your own thing named after you, and people want to do this. Is like places rejecting you or agencies rejecting you, but then you go viral online and you become like a crazy influencer with all these millions of followers. So there's something where you're supposed to be, you are the thing. Like you're not supposed to be hired by someone because God doesn't want you working under people. He wants you to show up the people who wouldn't hire you very purposefully, very much in their face. It's giving in your face. I'm also hearing that song, About My Face. I think that's Mariah Carey. You could be wanting to tell someone, get about my face. And this can be someone that never, like they could just be like, oh, did you guys see Pisces? It's also giving though, Pisces, where it's like if anyone else would say that to this person, it would really tick them off. But because they never expected it from you, they're like, respect. Okay. Like you have your haters respecting you, Pisces. It's quite fascinating. So yeah, in the song he says, I told you guys long ago, I got what they're waiting for. I don't run from nothing, dog. So you didn't run from it. But at the same time, you're very like quiet and unassuming. Like water just like slips through the cracks. We all know how like annoying a leak can be. By the way, I don't know, be careful, Pisces, during this rainy season. Make sure everything is checked. There could be leaks and things like that. Check your faucets. So he says, tell all your soldiers that I ain't laying low, okay? I'm not laying low. You were never rooting for me anyway. Literally, that's what he says in the song. It's Jack Harlow. You were never rooting for me anyway. By the way, when I'm on top, I want to hear you tell them, he don't run from nothing, dog. Yeah, so this is someone who's like, I don't run from anything. I don't run from anything. And I told you guys long ago that I was going to do all these things. People made fun of me, but now that I'm doing those things, I want you to tell everyone that I don't run from nothing, because you saw it. So it's like there's like a checkmate, gotcha gotcha, checkmate. Yeah, it's like this is giving Pisces the whole, someone may have won a couple battles, but you totally are winning the war here. He says, tell them that the break is over. So Pisces, this can also be like you took a hiatus from a career, and God did that very purposefully to bring up your wisdom and your skills in other areas that are going to be supportive to this industry that you had to leave behind briefly. In every great hero story, he has to leave. I mean, even Simba, he has to leave Pride Rock. He comes back the king, but he has to go through rites of passage and many other experiences before he can claim his throne. And for a lot of my Pisces, you have been going through, the Simba jungle experience. Maybe some of you guys are meeting your Nala or meeting your Simba. I was also hearing Lonely by Justin Bieber. Everybody knows my name. It still feels strange. What if you had it all? Nobody to call. Maybe then you'd know me. I've had everything. No one's listening. So you can, I mean, what do they say? It's not lonely at the top, it's exclusive, but it is also lonely. Some of you guys can just feel lonely. You can be like, so this is what it's like. No one knows what it's like. Pisces, someone can also be playing victim around you. And no one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. Yeah, so I don't know. Some of you guys, though, are lonely, so you need animals, connect to nature. You need to focus on your craft, pour into your instrument. My instrument has a spirit. I don't know, you connect to yourself. Whenever I'm dancing, I don't feel lonely. Whenever I'm with my cat and my horses, I don't feel lonely. So there's something, we all enter this world alone, we leave it alone. So as much as, I don't know. I'm still a firm believer that we only feel the deepest of loneliness when we haven't met certain parts of our soul that is desiring to be acknowledged by us, which there's a lot of acknowledging things in Cancer's reading, so you may want to watch that one too. All the water signs are really tied in this time. I was also hearing, though, Gravity by Sarah Bareilles. This one is a little sad, Pisces. It is actually a song. This doesn't have to be about love. This can be about overindulging in a bad habit, okay? So for some of my Pisces, this is love. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. So for some of my Pisces, you keep going back to something, stop that, okay? You need to stop going back to that person, okay? Stop it. Now, for some of my Pisces, this is a substance or something. You need to stop going back to that thing, okay? Just stop it, put it down. Something always brings me back to you. It's also giving the So You Think You Could Dance with Capono and, oh my gosh, what was her name? It was so beautiful. If you go to YouTube and you type in So You Think You Can Dance Gravity, it's incredible. I highly, highly recommend anyone who hears this, go watch that dance now, because it's just so moving. Someone here can also be a dancer. Some of my Pisces, that's how you need to express, instead of calling up that person or instead of doing whatever you feel like doing, dance. Freak out, just dance, okay? Just dance, da-na-na-na, it'll be okay. Maybe she says something like that, regardless. Just dance, okay, Pisces? In that song, though, she says, it never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here. So someone is like, no matter what I do, I just can't shake it. I just can't shake this person. I can't shake this feeling. I can't shake this habit. Bad habit, bad person. I don't think anyone is really intrinsically bad, but anywho. People just operate, on trauma bonding and things like that. So she says, set me free, leave me be. I do not want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am standing so tall, da da da. But at the end, she's like, you're neither friend nor foe, but I just can't seem to let you go. So you can also feel like someone keeps you in a state of confusion. It's like you don't know, are we in or out? Are we doing this or not? Someone here can purposefully play a cat mouse to keep someone in this state of confusion and clouded judgment. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down, is how she ends the song. And the dance to it is just so powerful. But yeah, Pisces. So you can know that doing something or a certain person in your life is really holding you down, and it needs to be released. It's time. It is time to release that thing, okay? Queen of Swords, Pisces. Even she's telling you it's time to release that thing. With the Lovers and the Family card, this can also be a family or friends or your upbringing not agreeing with who you are, feeling like you've lost your way because they just don't understand, which is why some of my Pisces can feel really lonely. Literally, Knight of Swords with the Six of Cups. It's kind of like you can have a parent or a family member or someone you grew up with who is just really not understanding. And it's fine, Pisces, right? Because it's not anyone's job to understand what God planted in our hearts to create. And Pisces, you're an artist. So an art is not meant to be understood. It's meant to be felt. And let me tell you, you're making people feel a lot of things right now. And because it's making them uncomfortable, they want you to stop. But don't stop, Pisces. Don't stop. Literally, with the Page of Swords, you're making people so uncomfortable with your art, with your heart. Yeah, you need to do this new beginning. You need to do, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Fool card, something that you've been doing for a while. Again, some of my Pisces, you can be scared to do something because of the judgment of others. But God's telling you, you need to have the strength to do this. Also, your divine counterpart can also share your skill.